Rise and shine, beloved, great grand rising. Come on in. Come on in. Let me just go to Facebook, make sure we're broadcasting live. Take this moment, tag your friends, tag your family members. Let them know Spiritual Success TV is live. With that being said, today we are diving deep into closing the belief gap. All right, so take this moment, tag your friends, tag your family members, let them know Spiritual Success TV is live. All right, let me check Facebook again. There it goes. Let me just throw a happy Sunday up in the comments. Come on and give me a great grand rising. Let me know where you are watching from today. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and activate the success mind. Let me get my timer ready. All righty, so here we go. We're going to sit with feet flat, back straight, hand on heart. Go ahead and take a good healing deep breath in, beloved. And exhale. Relax from the crown of the head all the way down to the sole of your feet. We are anchored here. We are safe here. We're in sacred space. We turn the focus inward to the rich inner life we breathe. We exhale. We just stir a heart of gratitude and thanksgiving. So thankful for another day, for another opportunity. And in the saying of the old school vernacular, this is the day the Lord has made. And then I say we make a conscious choice to rejoice and to be glad in it. We are here, beloved. I am Ilona Sanders, and I am dedicated to delivering personal and spiritual empowerment that will be a catalyst for true transformation in your life. But that being said, I'm going to follow the notes that I sent to you guys over the weekend in the email. And so today we're talking about closing the belief gap, right? There is not a time gap, beloved. There is only a belief gap. And we want to start working on how to close that belief gap so that we are in alignment. All right. So all last week in early morning empowerment, and today is day number 75. I've been pretty much going live every single day since we came into this year. So the future is now. We've been talking about that in the community, aligning with the reality you desire. Go ahead and put that in your notes, right? The future is now. Aligning now with the reality you desire. Have you ever found yourself thinking, one day is going to be my day. One day I'm going to get it. One day I'm going to live the life I desire. Well, beloved, there's no such thing as one day. That day is today. And with everything that we are faced and confronted with in this season and in this hour, now more than ever, we need to really embrace and hone in on these powerful truths that have been given to us in spiritual law, that has been given to us by the Almighty Creator. Now more than ever, you're going to have to make, how we used to say, your calling and your election sure. Let me tell you something powerful. We are here as ambassadors, and we are here to really represent the kingdom. What kingdom is that? The kingdom of God that is within, right? The future, beloved, the future that you've been praying for, visualizing for, seeking for, strategizing for, hoping for, is already here now. I want to take a moment, and I don't want us to rush past that, because I want you to shift into now consciousness. That's my aim. That's my objective today on closing the belief gap, is that we are going to shift our consciousness to a now consciousness. Can you please put that in your notes? You want to write now consciousness. So the future you've been praying for, visualizing, preparing for, is not far off. Can't you see, beloved, that you are responsible? You are responsible for allowing this shift to take place in your life. And notice I said allow. You are responsible for allowing this shift to happen in your life. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to come riding on the white horse. No one's coming to rescue you because you have the power and the authority to rescue yourself. So that future, we want to bring it to now. We want to shift our consciousness to a now consciousness. Great Grand Rising, come on, give me a hello. Let me know you're here. Hey, Lisa, thanks for joining us live today, right? I cannot stress this enough, beloved. Either we're going to do this or we're not going to do it, and we're going to continue to get more of the same. I used to say this to my folks when I was pastor in New Life Empowerment Center. I used to say, no fluff, no stuff, no tricks, no gimmick, just the real power of God that is within will begin to operate and do what's necessary. Hey, Reese, Great Grand Rising, thanks for joining live today. And so we have to do this, right? So this month, and like I said, today is day number 75. I've been going live practically every single day this year. And I am eating. As I'm giving it to you, I'm giving it to myself. As I'm asking you to work it, I'm working it, because I know that we are in a time, a situation right now where it's going to take this for us. So all this month of March in our community, we're exploring the theme of convergence, right? You've heard this if you've been traveling with me. Aligning inner and outer work for positive progression. I want to see those positive progressions. Come on, y'all, talk back to me. Talk back to me. I want to know if you have made the decision to shift from negative progression to positive progression, or from negative decreasing to positive increasing. The time is now. This is your time. I'm feeling right now, I'm sensing I just got a fresh wind inside, and I'm feeling prophetic activity here, as I always do, wind, don't I, right? But I'm feeling this wind again blowing for increase. And we're going to get to a place where this is going to be our everyday experience, not a hit and miss, not a we get a breakthrough here and don't get another one for 3 years. That's not where we are. So we're talking about convergence this whole month, aligning all this inner work with outer work for positive progression. And today we're going to anchor in on a transformational truth. The future is now, and we're going to close the belief gap. Can you talk back to me? Put that in your notes. We want to close the belief gap. Again, as I said, the future that you're looking for is now, and my aim today is to help us shift into a now mindset, a now consciousness that is happening right now. I have it right now. Because you know this, we allow too much of external forces and oppositions to dominate your consciousness. So the future is now. So we're closing now the belief gap. What does it mean that the future is now? I'm still looking at your email, right? Again, I want to stress this. The life that you want isn't on a timeline somewhere way off in the future. It's waiting for you. I want that to sink in. Again, I have an inner ear and an outer ear. I'm giving it out, but I'm also allowing it to come in. I'm feeding you and I'm feeding myself. One thing I used to always say, I love eating my food. I love eating my cooking. Can y'all talk back to me? All of y'all that know your stuff be slapping, it be busting, and it's good, and you eat too much of your own food, right? I'm eating my own food. Every time I come out here to give something to you, I'm giving it to me. I taste it, I digest it, I chew it, I meditate on it before I bring it to you, because I'm working the principles of my life just as you are. We may be at different stages, but we're all on the same path and the same journey. So the life that you want, I want you to put that in your notes. Y'all talk back to me, right? The life that you want is not in the future. It's not off in the distance on a distant timeline. It's happening right now, and it's waiting for you. Your future isn't something that you chase. See, we're not chasing anything. The future is something that you embody. I'm going to stop and pause right here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Even if you are not conceptualizing this or really grasping this because the ego mind may be giving you some kickback and some fight, I want it to go down in your spirit. I want it to go down into your DNA, right? I want you to start having dreams about shifting into a right now consciousness. And this is how you know when the subconscious mind picked up the vibration of what you're doing. I was doing some inner workings this week, right? And the dream of what I was doing and the high images that came from my 4D divine imagination, it started showing up in my dreams all this week. Night after night after night, I'm having different aspects and different progressions of the dream. That lets me know this is how you get your feedback. The subconscious have picked up on the vibration, meaning I was successful in sending a message by shifting my vibration. Can we breathe right there again? And exhale. I don't want us to take for granted all the signs that give us feedback that we're making progress, we're on the right track. You all know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. But what happens is that we keep hitting and missing. We do it for a while. We pay attention for a while. Then we get distracted. So what we want to do is close that belief gap where we get distracted less and less, where we relapse less and less. And we can truly say every round goes what? Higher and higher. So the future isn't something that you chase, beloved. It's something you embody. We're going to start believing it so much till the cells react, your DNA react. Everything starts reacting because you know that you know. So in order to do this, right, all this month, remember we were talking about your self-concept and how to raise that up. Work on this every day. I'm working on this every day. Can y'all talk back to me? Say, Dr. E, I'm doing it. I'm doing the sacred work. I'm doing it. And it doesn't matter if I relapse, if I fall back, if I get distracted. When I wake up and come back to myself, I go right back. So your self-concept, let's look at that one more time, right? A conventional definition is self-concept is the collection. This is why we're talking about belief now. It's the collection of beliefs, perceptions, and ideas that you hold about yourself. And I decree and declare breakthrough. I decree and declare a shift happening. And I feel the wind of change blowing that is hitting your life today. So when we start upgrading the self-concept, it's your identity. I am living, breathing, moving, walking, talking the next level of what I identify myself as. My God self, my divine self, my sovereign self, right? Your self-identity, who you believe you are. I'm smart. I am happy. I'm a leader. I'm shy. I'm a misfit. I want to repeat this over and over. What do we say? Repetition is the mother of all learning. This is the most basic way to reprogram the subconscious mind. Now, what I did this week, I didn't just do repetition. I went into deep meditation, visualization, self-hypnosis, all of that to bypass the conscious mind and go straight to the subconscious. And how did I know I was effective? It started showing up in my sleep state, in my dream world. That let me know the subconscious got it. It's working, it's moving, right? So it's your self-identity. Let's upgrade our self-identity, right? One of my sister coaches that I work with, and we just have, it's a mutual like relationship we have. And we just talk about money. We talk about increase. We talk about cash. And so that day she said, okay, so I'm gonna give you a challenge. Go today and spend some money on yourself. Just do something for yourself, not because you need it, because it's calling you, right? So in the last, I would say maybe 6 weeks, 8 weeks, somewhere in there, for some reason, Fenty has been calling me, right? It wants me. So you want to start paying attention to what wants you. Fenty Beauty, Riri's line, was calling me. I've known about it ever since she launched, right? Pray for her, support her, but actually go on buying Fenty line. So I did it. I just took a little bit and went and got some of Riri's products, right? Okay. Your self-identity, your self-worth, all of this is your self-confidence. How valuable you believe you are. This is where I know as women, we need the most work. How valuable you believe you are. And the value that you place on yourself, it really doesn't have anything to do with other people right now. Remember, because what? Other people reflect and mirror back to us what we are giving to them. So when you want to start evaluating how valuable you believe you are, you look at how you treat yourself. You look at how you treat yourself, what you allow, what you're putting up with. And we want to start upgrading that. And why it starts with you. And again, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. It's just that we hit and miss. We hit and miss. We want to get consistent now. We want to become very consistent and upgrading every day and activating every day the self-worth. The self-worth. I grew up, and y'all talk back to me if you grew up in a culture like this. I grew up in a culture where we had different clothing for different events. We had school clothes, we had after school clothes, we had church clothes, we had going out to meet friends clothes. And I grew up in that culture of having a mindset that certain clothing items can only be worn for certain things. Y'all talk back to me. How many of you have new things in your home and you say, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to save it for when I have company. I'm going to save it for a special occasion. When you start working on upgrading your self-worth, and I always admire people, and my own mother was like this. I admire people that when they step out of the house, they are groomed from head to toe. They are sharp. They are looking good. They are turning heads. And it doesn't matter if they just bought a new top, right, for $100. They're just going to the supermarket. They put on that new top. What if they are feeling good about themselves? And what does that say? I am worthy to wear this beautiful $100 top just to go to the supermarket and come back home. That's what self-worth is. That's about self-value. How much you value yourself. Are you saving things for special occasions when other people are coming? Right? I remember I was having company one time, and I always do things anyway when company comes. But I remember, like I said, wanting to change the bathroom, change the shower curtains. And that day, this is how we fall off. I said, why are you waiting for somebody to come to change the shower curtain that you wanted to change? You know what that was saying, beloved? That they were worthy of the new shower curtain and I wasn't. So we have to remind ourselves all the time to check in every single day. And this is what it means to embody this version of yourself. You check in every day. Am I living as that person now? It doesn't mean that you have to overspend. I want to make this clear. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you have to live beyond your means. It doesn't mean any of that. It's a vibration. I told you that your future is a frequency. It's not on a timeline somewhere in the future. It's a frequency that we are tuning into. All right. Again, your self-concept consists of your self-efficacy. That is what you believe you are capable of achieving. All of that, I can't do it. I don't know if I'm able to do it. That doesn't feel good to me. I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not good enough. No, beloved. You are able to do everything that you set your heart and mind to do. I value myself each day of life enough to do whatever makes me happy. Very good. Whatever that is, with harm to none. Beautiful said, Reese. Beautifully said. Yes, yes, yes. Value yourself enough to honor yourself, to do whatever makes you happy with harm to none, including yourself. With no harm to yourself. Right? Okay, the last part, self-image. And again, that's how we see ourselves, how you perceive yourself physically, emotionally, personally, biologically, all of that reflection, all of these things shape your self-concept. So when you listen to the replay, go back and write these definitions down that I give you and start meditating on it. This is how we do the sacred work, okay? Again, your future is a frequency, not a timeline. You start living it out on a timeline, but your future is a frequency, and we want that frequency to start vibrating right now. Your desired reality already exists. Put this in your notes. It's simply vibrating at a frequency you must tune into. So I'm saying the same thing twice. Your future is a frequency. It already exists. It's simply vibrating on a timeline that you must tune into. It's already there, right? So as Neville Goddard would say, assume the feeling of the wish or desire fulfilled. Because many times, beloved, right? Like I said, when it comes to money, when it comes to cash money, because all parts of finances carry a different frequency. You notice a credit card has a different frequency from cash, right? When you make a purchase with cash versus a purchase with a debit card or a credit card, there's a different frequency, however subtle, between all of that. So when we want to increase financially, it is not the dollars. I said this 100 times, but again, repetition is the mother of all learning. It's not the dollars that we're at. This is why we're not chasing anything. We are being it. We're vibrating it. It's not the dollars you want. You want the feeling of what unlimited dollars will bring to you. If you can get that, if you can narrow that down, if you can pinpoint that, how would I feel if I had more than enough? All my needs met, every bill paid, every way made, plenty left in store. I have plenty to give. I have plenty to bless others with. I have plenty to do whatever needs to be done. All emergency. What would it feel like? That's how you start increasing, shifting, and vibrating at a level of that. When we can do that, beloved, consistently, and remember what I said, you only need to hold that feeling for about 17 seconds to start the activation. And then you start increasing from there. 17 seconds. What would it feel like? I know for me, it feels like I can breathe, I can rest, I can relax, right? As Reese said, it's a good feeling to know that everything is done, right? So this means now stepping into the feeling and identity of the vision of who already exists of the you that already exists, that already has it. You have it right now. It's about you now assuming that feeling and allowing yourself to vibrate as that person. You already have it. So let's look at this, beloved. How are we going to start closing the belief gap? We're going to start closing the belief gap because the first thing, please write this. There is no time gap. Put this in your notes. Only a belief gap. So the distance between you and what you desire is not time. We often say that. It's not the right time. It's not my time. It's not about time. It's about belief. Belief is powerful. Belief is a powerful activator, all right? So when you align your thoughts, again, repeating again, when you align your thoughts, your emotions, your decisions, and your actions, when that starts reflecting, when it starts reflecting that future version of yourself, that's when you know, beloved, you're on your way. Today is yesterday's tomorrow, and tomorrow is yesterday's future. Absolutely, it's now. So live right away. Absolutely, it's now. We have to stop all of this waiting, all of this preparing, and start being. So number one, we want to activate present moment creation. That's where the magic happens, baby. That's where the miracles happen. Present moment creation right now, as Reese said. Yep. Yes. So when we do that, beloved, the present moment is where all the miracles happen. Listen, the now is the only moment right now, right here, right now is the only moment where transformation can occur. It's not about time. It's about learning how to be present. It's learning how to be in the present moment. Stop preparing and start being. Being meaning I'm vibrating that. I feel that. I believe that. Too many people are stuck in preparation mode. One day I will. One day it'll happen. I'm getting ready. Let's start saying yes to our divine future right now. Start vibrating at that. And let's take a good healing deep breath in and exhale. All right, beloved, we're still here. We're sowing seed this month. Let's sow a convergent seed. We're using the numbers 3. We're using the numbers 9. That's all the ways that you can give. Screenshot it. Be a blessing. Let's sow seed. I put that visual there on purpose of the soil and the little blades coming up on the soil until they start flourishing. First the blade, right? Then the ear, then the full corn in the ear. We are here to prosper. We are here for positive progression. We are here because the reality you desire is right now. It is here right now. Let's vibrate that. Let's speak that. Let's believe it. Let's see it. Let's act like it. And the future is yours right now. Let's breathe again and exhale. All right, lovelies, I release you with many, many blessings for the rest of your day and your week. Have a blessed, wonderful, and amazing rest of your day. Bye for now.